President Bongbong Marcos says he is open to importing sugar at a smaller volume as supply is expected to dwindle by October. More Filipinos were dragged into poverty in 2021 after the economy took a hit from the COVID-19 pandemic. And the expanded number coding scheme takes effect today. For now, traffic enforcers are only issuing reminders to violators. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. President Bongbong Marcos says that he is open to importing sugar at a smaller volume should supply run out. In his personal vlog, the president said the government could import 150,000 metric tons of sugar in case stock dwindles by October. That is half of the proposed import volume in an unauthorized resolution that was previously issued by the Sugar Regulatory Administration or SRA.
Nakita ko naman, may sapat na supply dito na nandito na sa Pilipinas. At meron na rin tayo na-import noon na naka-inventaryo ngayon. So bago tayo mag-import ng panibagong asukal, dapat sabi ko, ubusin na muna natin ang supply dito.
Malacanang also insisted that Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez had nothing to do with the unauthorized import order. The palace made the statement in response to rumors that Rodriguez gave the green light for the SRA to convene and adopt the resolution.
As a matter of fact, si ES nga po ang nakadiskubre at siya po ang naghatid ng balita sa ating Pangulo. Kaliwanagan lang po tayo he had nothing to do with this.
Meanwhile, the Sugar Regulatory Board member, Attorney Roland Beltran, has resigned from his post amid the ongoing investigation into the illegal SRA order. Beltran cited health reasons as a reason for his resignation in a letter submitted to Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez. He added that his resignation has nothing to do with the ongoing investigation into the illegal import order issued by the SRA. Beltran is one of the signatories in that resolution, which would have allowed the importation of 300,000 metric tons of sugar. One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The MMDA has started flagging down motorists on day one of the number coding scheme's implementation. To tell us more, we have Gerard de la Peña reporting to us live from EDSA Reliance. Hi Gerard, good evening. How is day one of the expanded coding scheme going? Is traffic any lighter today?
Well, Sean, over 1,000 motorists were apprehended today by the MMDA, and today is the first day of the reimposition of the number coding scheme in the morning here in Metro Manila.
MMDA enforcers were up early this morning to implement the expanded number coding scheme. Some of the violators were owners of luxury cars with plate numbers ending in 1 or 2. Despite the implementation, authorities did not issue violation tickets yet, as the program is still under a dry run. Full implementation of the coding scheme will be on Thursday. At 10 a.m. today, the MMDA was able to apprehend over 1,500 vehicles all over Metro Manila. For now, they only reminded violators that the morning number coding scheme is back.
Kung di nyo maiwasan na bumiyahe, kailangan yung bumiyahe, number coding kayo, take alternate routes. Or kaya, umuwi kayo, umalis kayo ng maaga sa bahay para before 7 nasa opisina na kayo. Or bumiyahe kayo after 10.
Actually po, alas 5 po kami umalis ng Cavite, kaya
Sa traffic.
As classes open next week, the MMDA expects vehicle volume along EDSA to reach 436,000 every day. This is a significant increase from the pre-pandemic volume of 405,000 a day.
Our road configuration now is different from the pre-pandemic stage. Kasi ngayon meron na tayong bus lane sa innermost, tapos sa outermost meron na tayong bicycle lanes. Iba na rin yung luwag ng kalsada. Kaya ramdam yung pagsikip ng trapiko sa pagdagdag ng maraming vehicles.
With the expanded number coding scheme, vehicular volume is expected to drop by 13% along EDSA and 20% in the whole of NCR. Those who will be flagged by MMDA enforcers will be charged with a fine of 300 pesos, while those who will be apprehended through the No Contact Apprehension Program of various LGUs will be meted with a 2,000 peso fine. Motorists have mixed reactions over the reimposed traffic scheme.
Para sa akin, okay lang kasi medyo mahigpit na rin yung traffic sa umaga eh. Lalo na mga bandang mga 7, 8, mabigat na yung traffic. Tama lang siguro yun.
ang disadvantage, isa sa buong linggo, isang araw sa buong linggo, kailangan mag-taxi kung ayaw mag-public commute.
But the MMDA appeals for understanding.
Please do your own share. Ito naman po ini-implement namin para sa ikagiginhawa ng lahat. What is 3 hours? 7 to 10 a.m. Kung hindi ho talaga nyo kayang hindi lumabas ng mas maaga or lumabas pagkatapos ng 10 a.m.
Sean, just to remind everyone, public utility vehicles, including TNVS and motorcycle taxis, as well as marked vehicles of government and media, fire trucks, ambulances, and delivery trucks bearing essential goods and perishable goods are exempted from the number coding scheme. Now, the MMDA said that traffic, especially along here in EDSA, will be lessened if everyone will do their share and cooperate. Sean.
All right, thanks for clarifying those details for us. Gerard de la Peña reporting to us live from EDSA Reliance. Thank you, Gerard. And more Filipinos fell below the poverty line in 2021 as the COVID-19 pandemic hit the economy. Mon Gualvez with the report.
Joy tries to make ends meet by scavenging. She takes home around 300 pesos a day. They originally lived in Bagong Silang in Caloocan, but chose to stay in Quezon City. She also tried other jobs, but got laid off because of the pandemic.
Kakain sa isang araw, dapat 3 beses, di ba? Isang beses na lang sa isang araw. Minsan gabi na lang.
Joy's family is one of the 18.1% or about 20 million Filipinos who are part of poverty incidence or those who aren't earning enough to sustain daily needs. This is higher compared to the 17.7% tallied in 2018 or over 17 million poor Filipinos. The National Economic Development Authority or NEDA said the latest figure did not come as a surprise.
The effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, including income and employment losses, caused the poverty incidence to rise. Restrictions on mobility and low earning capacity of poor households due to limited access to regular and productive jobs made the lives of Filipinos difficult.
NEDA said if it weren't for the pandemic, the country could have tallied a lower poverty rate of 15.5 to 17.5%. The Bangsamoro region tallied the highest poverty incidence with almost 30%, while Metro Manila had the lowest with just over 2%. This is because of the different poverty thresholds per region. In NCR, you need at least 13,741 pesos to sustain the needs of a family of 5 to not be considered poor. Region 4B or Mimaropa has the lowest poverty threshold with 10,967 pesos. In 2021, a Filipino family with 5 members needed around 12,030 pesos on average per month to meet their basic food and non-food needs. But the question is, will that amount still be enough given the inflation or the rate of price hikes?
We'll be recomputing the poverty threshold for 2023, and given the increase in food inflation in particular, we expect that the poverty threshold will also increase.
With this, NEDA plans to focus on strengthening the sectors of manufacturing, tourism, services, and creative industries. They also want to rev up agriculture and production. Their target now is to reduce poverty incidence by 9% until 2028. For News 5, Mon Gualvez, we are One News.
Sagip Party List Representative Rodante Marcoleta is pushing for a review of the investment deal between ABS-CBN and TV5. In a privileged speech at Congress, he said the agreement of the two broadcasters leaves a bad taste in the mouth. Marcoleta claimed that based on his own calculations, ABS-CBN still has 1.6 trillion pesos in unsettled obligations.
It is public knowledge, Mr. Speaker, that 2 years ago, this Congress, or the 17th Congress to be more particular, denied the application for renewal because the 17th Congress was able to establish several violations.
Marcoleta also called out other concerned government agencies for allowing the former media giant to enter into a network partnership deal. Marcoleta was one of the representatives who actively pushed for ABS-CBN's shutdown back in 2020.
NTC, the BIR, although it promised to look into the allegations of these tax evasion schemes, did not bother. They lack the vigilance. Pwede ba, Mr. Speaker, na ang isang network na hindi na natin binigyan ng lisensya, pwede ba siyang sumakay ng ganun-ganun lang?
One News and Signal TV are part of MediaQuest Holdings, the parent company of TV5 Network. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.